Yes, sir.
Fine. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a brand. For that, when you click on this, it automatically get highlighted. For what reason it is getting highlighted? We discussed yesterday. Right click, view page source. You see there is a for name. For is equal to name. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
For is the name.
Yes.
ID and name attribute should be required. Okay, your ID and name should be same. This is the model name we created, right? So now what I'm going to do, if I am click on a create, this create should call an action method. Am I right? Will it call an action method or not?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So to call an action method, what we need to do? In the brand controller, you just go down, you simply say public. You're creating an action method, public action result create of what model we required? Add brand model. Do we need a brand model add or not? Say yes or no.
Yes,
You
we are
created
passing the object which is
yeah, this class you need to pass. Am I right? So
Yes,
copy
yes.
this class, go back to your controller, say quick action, add this. So that model is created. You simply say model. Always use a model. That's the best practice. People will use everything. See, and then do we need an HTTP post? Because you are getting a data from the UI. For that, you are going to use HTTP post, and you need to define your route saying that create. Clear my point?
Yes.
Everybody clear? And then you need to have return, sorry, instead of return, you say redirect to action. Because after successful creation, you need to display in a list or not. For that, this return redirect to action will automatically call your index action method. Clear my point? So that's why I'm calling a return redirection to action. So why this is
Return
having
is
a problem?
return. There is no return.
So you have to place return. Okay. Now what will happen? This create will be automatically created. Now, do I need to associate this post method in your index.cs HTML here? You need to have a button or not? Do we need a button class?
Yes.
See, in the button class, you have action method and you also have a controller. But still, when you run the program, it will not work. It will not hit the action method you see here. I'll tell you the reason why it is not hitting. Okay. When you run it, if you click a breakpoint here, it will not run. It will not hit the controller at all. Now, when you go to create brand, let go cancel. Let me say VO brand. Okay. When you click on a create, it should submit the post method of this entire form or not. Are you posting the form back to the server or not? Are we posting the form back to the server or not? Please tell me.
Yes, we are posting it.
Posting it. But it will not post. It is not at all working. The reason behind is, do we have any post method? Method is equal to post in this HTML. Are we creating any post here?
No.
No. So what you need to do is, anything you are doing here in the container level, you should have a tag called form method equal to post. Okay. In this form, you have to have your button. You all agree? Say yes or no. Will you all agree with
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
Okay. I have one row. I have another row. Now within the row, I have a form method. So that this entire portion of the form is going to be submitted to the class. Understand?
Yes.
Everybody? And one more thing, when you are submitting, you should use button. You should not use anchor. Clear my point? So make sure when you are submitting any data to the server, you should use button. You should not use anchor. Clear my point? Only HTTP GET should require an anchor. HTTP POST always should have a, what you need to have? You need to have post. Without a post, you cannot submit data. Clear my point? Now save all. Just go and run the project. Now the data, whatever I am entering, will post to the create method.
Here, click is not correct. Button click.
No, here you are not going to use a button click. I know you are telling like you will use an on-click event is equal to event arg method. That's what you are telling, right? In ASP.NET,
Yes, yes.
that is not possible. Okay. So now you are saying Samsung. Okay. Samsung. Click create. You see the data is posted in a method. Earlier the data is not posted. Now data is posted or not?
Yes.
Say yes or no.
Yeah.
And then you see the model. You got a data, whatever the data you entered in the text box. Correct?
Yes.
So this is how you have to post the data. And then once you receive the data, what is your next step? You need to create a service. You need to create a repository. Am I right? You need to call the repository to store the data back to the database. Am I right?
Yes.
But before that, if you are not submitting data and clicking on create, do we need to validate or not? See, in the create model, are you having an error message? Do we having an error message saying that brand name is required? If I'm not entering any brand name, do you need to display this message in the UI or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Display some.
You have to display. So what you are going to do in the brand controller class, here you say if model state dot is valid. Okay. If your model state dot is valid, you have to return a view with model. Understand? If not, you have to use always a if not. Here you simply say return view model. Whatever the model you are getting, you are just returning back to the view. That means what will happen? It is again a post method. This particular method will call automatically. Now you see, I'm putting a breakpoint. You go back, create brand. I'm not entering any data. I'm just creating. Click on a create. You see, this model is null. The name what you are not entered anything. Now you see it is coming inside and it is passing. So are we storing the data? We are directly returning the view. Still you are in the same page, because until and unless this data this particular place need to be filled with the data, then only it will accept. Now if you click, you see it is returning to the index section. Now you are coming back. Say yes or no. You understand? Everybody.
Yes, sir.
But sir, when you click on and create band, here I need to display an error message, but I'm unable to display error message. Do I need to display error message? What you need to do, go to your create.cshtml, under the text box, input type text, here, use a span tag. Span ASP validation for, what is the attribute name? Name. And then say class text hyphen danger. Okay.
Attribute name, why you added it?
Come again.
Attribute ASP validation for name, from where you pick the term?
This is coming from this part under the tag helper.
No, that is I got it. The name equal to name you given, right? It is ID.
This is the field name.
Which field name where it is? Okay. Okay.
Property name.
The data validation will be actually mapping directly to the class here.
Data validation is mapping as an annotation here within the property.
Okay.
Every individual property, you have a lot of data validation. For number, you have to have a number validation, required message validation, length you can fix, everything you can do. But right now, I'm telling only these things. I will go to the product creation. That time, I'm going to explain this one because I don't want to disturb you. Just to understand the flow. Clear? Now come back. When you run a program, everybody clear? Amul, Chetan, Dayananda Gupta, Inayat Basha, Mahesh, Kavita Rai,
Yes, sir.
Janardhan, Sujata, Swapnil. Please say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you click a brand, you come here. I'm not entering any data. I'm just clicking a create. What will happen? The model will check with the validity. Okay, my model is not valid. You are going inside, return a view model. You see, brand name is required is added. Will I add it or it automatically taken care?
It will
Hello?
automatically take it.
Automatically taken care. Am I right or wrong? So now, the moment when I use Samsung, when you click create, again the data is posting. When the data is posting, now it is coming back, redirect the action. So data is successfully submitted. Say yes or no.
Successfully submitted, but we did not save that.
That I will do.
Yeah.
See, typically from the front end perspective, I did my client side validation. I'm ensuring that the what model should have a data. Am I right?
Correct.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do? Now go back. I'm going to have here implement add data from the model to the database. Data from the model to database. Am I right? Do I need to do or not?
Yes, we need to do.
So to do that, first what you need to do, you need to create an interface. You need to go back to your service. In the service contract under iBrand service, you need to pass this model to your service class. Am I right or wrong? You need to pass this model to the service class. So what I will do, void create brand of brand model. Now you go here, quick action, add the model. Understand? Why this model is going outside of brand model? This is wrong. It should inside. So I'm moving this. Okay. Yes. So that you don't require anything. Save all, but in the create, you need to add one more here. Models dot brand models. So that your class is coming. Fine. Now create model, everything is there. Go to your controller. You no need to add this one, catalog service. No, catalog service is not needed here because you are going to create object for only the catalog service contract. Done. Now come down. Now I created IBAN service. Say yes or no. When you build this entity model, do I need to implement the method of interface create brand in your brand service class or not? Without implementation of this create brand, will it work? Your project will be built successfully. In the service layer, under your iBrand service, you need to implement iBrand service or not. See, it is having a problem. What they are saying, can anyone tell me? What is the
Brand service
exception?
does not implement interface member. iBrand service that creates brand.
So we need to implement this method. Right
Yes.
click,
Yes.
quick action, implement interface. Now go back. You have a create brand. You got a model. Now can I use the same model to call the repository? Do I use the same model
Yes,
for
yes,
calling a repository?
yes.
Yes, we can.
Guys, please think and tell me the answer. Which class in the brand, what is the model we are using here? Brand model class. But what is the model we are having right now? Create model. Both are different or same?
Both
Different.
are different.
Both are different. So whatever the model you are getting, you should pass this model back to the brand model object. Am I right?
Yes.
So what you will do? If model equal to null, throw an exception. Throw new argument exception saying that create brand model cannot be null. This is the first step you have to do. See, every method you need to check whether your input is not null or not. Clear my point? Clear or not? Say yes or no.
Yes. Clear. Yes. Yes.
And then your model is not null. You have an object, but model containing name property may be string or empty, right? So what do you need to do? Again, you have to say, you have to use this. So you have to make sure everything will be proper. So what do you need to do? Brand name cannot be null. Clear my point? Even though you make a validation in your index.cshtml in your, where is that controller? Let me close this index so that you will get a brand. Even though you are having a model state, it is the best practice that you need to implement this validation check. Once you've done that, do I need to create a brand model object? Is it correct?
Yes.
Whatever the data I'm receiving from the brand model, I can map like this. Say yes or no?
Yes.
Everyone. And then this brand model required ID value. ID is equal to GUID.new GUID. So this brand object will create an ID as well as model name. this model will have a ID and GUID. Now, once you've done that, what do you need to do? See, my Copilot is already ready with me. Use this like these two line also. I'm not doing anything. Everything will taken care by GitHub Copilot. It is telling, hey Narendra, use this. That's correct only. So what do you need to do? This dot underscore brand repository dot brands dot add of brand object. Clear? What I'm doing in this brands collection, I'm adding this object what I created. Okay, so what you are doing here, build the brand model object from create brand model. After that, what we are doing, add the brand model, the repository. Okay, just now I added, but I'm not saved. So what do you need to do? This dot underscore brand model dot brand repository dot save changes. The moment when you call this method save changes, the brand what you added as an object will go and store in the database. So what is your command? Save the changes to the repository. Now you all understand the create brand model? Say yes or no. Akhil. Srinivas Rao. Do you all agree with my point?
Yeah, yes, sir, I got it.
Ketan, Kavita Roy, Nitin Bose, Prasanna Kumar Oram,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sujata, Swapnil. You all got the point. Those who are new also, are you able to understand what I'm doing?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So once you've done this, do I need to call this method from your controller? Do I need to call this method from the controller? Am I right or wrong? So go back to your brand controller, simply call this dot brand service dot add brand of model. Sorry, it is a create brand model. Or you got my one? Because this create brand under the iBrand service, create model will be available. So whatever the create brand model I'm receiving, I'm just validating here. If doesn't contain a null, I'm going to call a brand service. I'm not doing any logic here. Am I doing any business logic or business validation here? Am I doing any business logic or business validation in my controller?
No.
What I'm doing, I'm just checking whenever the data, whatever I'm receiving from the model, whether it is a valid or not. If it is not valid, I'm telling my user, please enter the data. If the data is valid, I'm simply calling a service. I'm not doing anything. Once the service is successful, what I'm doing, I'm just returning to the redirection to the action method. So controller always a clean and thin code should require. All your business logic should be reside in the service layer. Once the business logic is perfectful, and then what you are going to do? You are just going to call the repository. Is it clear? Do you have any questions on this? Everybody.
No, okay.
Kavita,
No.
you got the point, right, Kavita?
Yes.
Prem Kumar. Prem Kumar. Are you sleeping, Prem? Prem, am I audible? Fine. Sujata? Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are
Sujata?
audible.
Yes, sir.
Sujata?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now go back, brand controller, save everything. I'm trying to run the project. See, today I'm going to display only the create. Tomorrow only I'm going to use update and delete. Okay. So that is the reason I'm going very slow.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you finish this, if you understand the CRUD operation for one particular brand model, rest all will be the same. Type and all, I will go fast, fast, fast. Within 2 hours, 1 hour, I will finish it. Okay. Now you see create brand. When you click a create, when you run it, you see data is not adding. I'm clicking a Samsung create. Now you see first it is coming to the model state false. Coming back, it is calling a create model. Now it is checking a model is null, false. Now it is also checking the model name is not null, false. Now what happened? It is trying to create a brand model object. Now the brand model object currently null. Okay. Now you see there is a brand model object which has a GUID and Samsung. Am I created or not?
Yes,
Am I
great.
created or not?
Yes.
Okay. And then what I'm trying to do? This collection doesn't have data. Now you see repository.brands. I'm trying to get the data. See, this is some issue with the data reader. Leave it. Okay. Now click on a brand. See, now the brand is having a data. And then what I'm going to do when I make save changes, why? Invalid operation, there is already a open data reader associated with the connection. You must use the first step. Why? It should not. Okay, I do one thing. You are reading an object. You are now you've seen, right? What is his name? Akhil. You understand, right? This object model internally calling a data reader or not? Akhil Mohammed. Akhil.
Yes.
Now create. I say Samsung create. Just continue. See, Samsung is created.
Previously, what happened, sir? Why we are getting that error data reader?
No, because of the debug, it is taking some connection issue. That's it. Because of the delay, data reader will not be work. Okay.
Data reader in the sense means we are using connected oriented architecture only, right? Entity framework.
Yes. See, basically what happened is this entity framework internally calling a connected architecture. See, on the day I explained right with Akhil, when he asking me that Narendra, what is the difference between entity framework and ADO?
ADO dot, correct.
Okay, I told him right. See, in before entity framework, what we used to do is everyone, please listen. This is most important topic. Before entity framework, what we used to do is we call a store procedure with the data set or data reader. And then what we will do, we will loop the object. We will create object with the data set or data reader, and we will send that object to the all the layers. Am I right? Mostly we will use SQL helper.cs file. Akhil, am I right?
Yes.
So what happened? Microsoft suggested us, you no need to worry about SQL helper class. You no need to worry about the database, then connected architecture. You tell me what is your object. I will take care everything for you. Clear my point? Is it
Yep.
clear? So it is internally taken care of everything as a connected architecture. You no need to worry about it. You simply say, hey repository, this is my object, save and give me data back. Clear? Everybody clear or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your job is easy now or tough compared to earlier? Compared
Easier.
to earlier, your job is easy or tough?
Easier. Yeah.
Easier. It make your life easier, right?
Yes.
So you no need to worry about your connected architecture or disconnected architecture. You just going to focus only on your business logics. Am I right? Rest all will be taken care by entity framework. All you need to do is you make sure your data will be properly sent to the entity framework. Clear? Am I clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Clear.
So that is called now. I go and create a one more. I say Vivo. Vivo is a brand. You see, Vivo brand is created or not?
Yes. Second.
This is how you have to create a table in the database. Any questions? Any questions? Do you all understand how to create a brand in the brand database? Shall we have one more? Because we have another 9 to 10 minutes. Shall we continue one more? One more concept?
Yes.
If you all have a time, another 20 minutes it will take. If you continue, otherwise we will continue tomorrow. It's all up to you guys to decide. What do you say? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. You're audible. Before that, right, sir? Can you go to the code? Create a new. We create another class, right? That is related to create a brand model. That is for only validation point of view. We added.
No, always you should have each individual view having a different model. That's the
We have
best practice.
okay. Brand
See,
model and create a brand.
create brand model for creating the information into the database.
Okay.
Brand model is for retrieving data from the database and binding to the UI. And tomorrow, if I have an update, I
Delete
go.
and update also. You will create.
Delete is not required. Delete is
Okay.
very simple.
Okay.
Update, you should have update brand model. See, in the create brand model, you will have only the name, right?
Correct.
Whereas in update,
ID and
you should have ID and
name.
because update required a ID. This ID is not required. Understand? ID
Yeah.
and name is required. Whereas in create, you should have only name. Clear my point?
Yeah. Got it.
So that is the reason you have to create an independent model for each independent views. Here I have two views. The index view will have a brand model class. The create view will have a create model class. When I try to create a one more edit should have a update model class. Always you should practice this way. Clear my point?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Fine. No problem. You may continue, sir. Chetan Bhagwat. Are you new today, sir? Chetan?
No, sir. We talked today afternoon.
Okay, fine. So now let me try with the delete. So to do delete in the index.cshtml, do I need to pass a ID value of the table?
Yes.
Yes.
Go back to here. You need to have an ID value of the delete here. Is the one of the column? Say yes or no. So what I'm going to do here, I simply table header and make delete. Okay. Here I'm going to have td anchor attribute delete. Will this anchor has a ASP for ASP controller equal to brand and ASP hyphen action is equal to delete, and you need to pass the ID param. Okay, So what you need to do, root ID is equal to at model dot ID. It is not coming. Why? Because I'm using this. So remove this at model dot. Why it is not coming?
M small, I believe. Or
Okay, sorry. This is a brand, right? You have to use brand.
brand.
Okay. You got it? You got the brand ID? Delete
Yeah.
brand. Now, do I need to apply a CSS class for this brand, right? So what you need to do? Class btn hyphen danger. Danger means red color. Now, if you run the project, you see there is a delete. You got a delete here? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Got a button name called delete in the table.
Yes.
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 So when you click on a delete, the corresponding action method need to be called. So what you have to do? Go back to your controller. Where is your controller? In the brand controller, here, public iaction delete GUID of ID. Clear? Return redirect to action of index method. Redirect to action of index. Whenever a record is deleted, automatically redirect to action. Now here, I'm going to use HTTP GET method, and here I'm going to use route. Okay. Instead, you are using this, you use delete. So URL will be passed like this, delete ID. And here I'm giving delete of GUID means this ID always be a GUID. You should not pass a string. This is the data type of the parameter you are passing here. Clear my point? Everybody. See, you can simply pass ID, not a problem. You can pass like this also. I'm specifying specific data type with the parameter so that I'm using GUID. Clear my point?
Yes.
GUID. Say yes or no?
Yeah, it's clear. Yes.
Gora, Nitin, Prasanna, Prem
Yes.
Kumar. Everybody understand, right? Mahesh and everybody. Say yes or no? And then save all, go back to your index.cs.html. When you click on this button, this delete method will be called automatically. Now you see. Now go here, right click, view page source. You see there is a delete with ID. Everybody, you see there is a delete along with the ID, delete along with the ID, delete along with the ID. Is it coming or not?
Yes, sir.
When you click this, you see it is firing a method. It is a firing a method with ID.
Yeah.
So this is how you have to create a delete action method. Now what I want to do? Now what I want to do next step? I need to say, I need to create a validation. What is my validation? If ID equal to GUID dot empty, what I need to do here? Return a bad request saying that this is not a valid ID. This is not a right option. Simply you go back, throw exception, throw new exception of ID cannot be empty. This is the best practice. Understand? You are throwing an exception. That means if ID is null, you are not able to proceed further. You are throwing an exception. So how you are doing here model state, instead of that, you are going to use this one because this is not required a model state. Okay. Now what I need to do? I need to call a delete method. Am I right or wrong? For that, you just go to your iBrand service, create another method, void delete brand of GUID. I'm going to delete the brand of GUID. Where I need to implement this method? Where I need to implement this method? In which class I need to implement this method?
Service repository. Service class.
Come again?
Service class.
Brand service.
Brand service class. Brand service. Go back to the brand service. Open. Right click. Quick action. Implement interface. Now go see here. I got a delete brand ID. See, no need to throw exception because already ID I am checking. Now what I need to do? First, I need to get the object of the brand. So what I will do, brand model, brand equal to this dot underscore brand repository dot brands dot enter dot where I say b colon lambda b dot id equal to id dot first star default. Clear my point? Say yes or no.
This is what you're writing.
I'm writing a query to get the brand details.
First or default means what it is? It is select on.
See, I'll come. See, you pass an ID to get the brand object. Am I right? Say yes or no.
Okay.
You pass an ID to get the brand object. When you set the brand object in the brand table, you are going to use the ID with the brand ID. If it is written 1 or 2 records, for that you have to use first or default. Clear my point? You are querying a record. If you get 2 records, what will happen, Akhil? You need to have first or default, right?
Okay.
Top first record you will take, right? Top 1.
Yeah.
So here you always use first or default. And sir, if I'm not getting any record, will the brand model is null? So you have to use nullable. Understand?
Nullable put means it will not throw exception, right? Null exception
Yes.
will not.
Null exception will not come. It automatically taken as null, and then you are using this statement. Whatever the brand is equal to null, throw exception, brand not found. And then if it is available, what you will do? You will remove from the brand collection. Finally, you are making a save changes. That means once you removed this, when you call a save changes, that particular record will be automatically removed from the database. Now you see here, I'm just putting I'm already having a breakpoint in the controller. Try to run a project. Mahesh, are you enjoying? Mahesh, click delete. You got an ID? Now come back to the F11. Hey, it will. You made a mistake. You tell me what is the mistake? You implemented your service, but did you call this service delete brand in your controller?
No. In else
Did you
section.
call a brand service in your controller or not? You are not called. So what do you need to do?
Else.
This dot. Always use a this. Why I am using a this? Can anyone tell me? What is the purpose of this? You guys are expert in C#, right? Tell me, what is the purpose of this?
So we can use parent object, parent variable, right?
This denotes the current class.
What it is?
This denotes the current class.
Okay.
What is your current class? Brand controller. Am I right?
Yes.
And you have a private variable declared in the brand class. Am I right? So brand class dot brand service. That is the reason we are calling this dot underscore brand service dot delete brand method of ID. Clear? Now you try to call the express. Go run the project. Create brand. Oh, sorry, cancel. Click on a delete. This way is called this. Now you got the ID. I'm getting a brand or model. You see, object is coming or not? Coming from the database, I'm passing an ID. What are the data available in the brand table? I'm getting the data. And then what I'm doing, I'm checking the null. It is not null. I'm trying to remove from the brand collection. Now you see this entity, I enable visualizer. It is not work. You see all the brands which are available in the database is showing here or not in the collection.
Yeah, it is.
It is showing in the database. Whatever the data available in the database is collecting in the collection. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just removing. What brand I removed? Which brand I removed? I removed a brand of brand 3. Now you go and see the brand collection. Brand 3 will not be there. Some JSON remote exceptions. Shit. See, still it is showing. Okay, then because of this, the work what I shown, right? That is the reason update exception. You should not touch that. Now see, the data will not be deleted. Click on, see, it's deleted. Now go here, click delete. Hey, it is happening twice, man. Okay, leave it. Remove the breakpoint. Let's try to run. Now delete brand 2, delete Vivo, delete Samsung. Clear? It is working fine. Tell me.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is how we have to implement delete option. We'll see tomorrow, update, and we move forward. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you. We'll meet on tomorrow. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah. When we are deleting, so we need to add. Are you sure you want to